Hello friends, in this lecture we will know about the datum points. So datum points are point references. Here if I go to this datum plane, click on this arrow, we can find the datum points. Now to create the datum points, I go to File, Open, go to the folder of datum point and select the file that is point1 and click OK. I zoom in onto this file, go to the point. Here inside this point, it is showing multiple options. First is cursor location, existing point, endpoint, etc. So I start with this cursor location. So cursor means it will take the location of the mouse. So when I drag the mouse, I can create the points anywhere. So click just for the point and at this location, inside this XYZ location, it will create a point. So once again I click here, so point has been created. The next option is existing point. So let's say I have any point that is existing. So here, so for this we need to create a point. I click OK from here. So now point has been created. Now we can take the reference of existing point. So here go to existing point and just select this point. Now we can offset it. Offset option rectangular, spherical, etc. Also we can select along vector. So let's say I select rectangular. Now delta x, delta y and delta z. These are the location from the coordinate. So let's say I want to offset 10 unit in the x direction. So press enter, click OK. Now this point is at offset distance from the existing point. So go to this point. Next is endpoint. Now we need to select any object for this. So let's say I select this line. Now when I select this line, automatically the endpoint will be selected. After that we can also specify the offset and then click OK. So a point has been created at the endpoint. So go to point and then control point. Inside this control point, we can specify the XYZ coordinates. Now the reference it will take, we have multiple options like absolute, work part or world coordinate system. So let's say I will select world coordinate system and then I want to create a point at this location 50, press tab, comma 50 and comma 50, press enter. And then here we can see a point has been created with respect to this coordinate system at the distance of 50, 50, 50. Because this point here it is a 0 point, so it is origin. So click on this point and then go to the intersection option. So in this we need to select the two intersecting curves. So let's say I select this face. Now this edge is intersecting with this, so click here. Now at the intersection point, a datum point will be created. Click apply. In this next option is arc, ellipse and spherical center. So here let's say I have any arc. So zoom in, I select this arc and at the center of it a point will be created. Click here. So go to angle. So here once again the point will be created at some angle. So we need to select the arc. So let's say I select this arc and now specify the angle. So let's say this angle is 45. Now with respect to this arc, the angle is 45 from here. Next option is quadrant point. So quadrant point are the 4 points circular perimeter. So I zoom in here, I click on the circle. Now click apply. So you see quadrant point has been created. So once again I select one more quadrant point, so select this circular edge. So when I select this edge, so automatically the next point will be created at the 90-degree angle with respect to the center of the circle. Click apply. So once again I select this circle. So here we can see at the quadrant, so this circle is divided into 4 points and now we can select all the 4 points. So click once again, click apply. So in this way we can create the quadrant of the circle. So go to curve on point on curve and edge. So in this we need to select a curve. So right now this is the curve, let's say we have, and then we need to select the distance. So we can select the distance as start of the curve. So from the start we can specify the distance. So I can pick it and drag it. So insert the value of distance up to which I want to create the point and click apply. Next, inside this is point on face. So it is very similar, we need to select a point. So we need to select a face here. So let's say I select this face, and then so we need to select the UV parameters. So UV parameters are the distance from the reference. So just make some changes into the values of U and V and click apply. And next is between 2 points. Here we need to select 2 points. So let's say I select this first point and this is the second point. So a point will be created at the midpoint of these 2 points. Click apply like this. So here we need to select the spline. So right now we don't have any spline. So it is very similar to the curve option. So in this way we can create different types of datum points.